This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
This is your first look at sports. I'm Jonathan Benson. The new Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium has passed its Level 1 certification. That was confirmed last week by Sports Minister Dr. Daniel Johnson, who thanked those who made it possible.
3 technical teams of the highest order have for the past month been working to fully assess these facilities. And today they have confirmed that they are indeed world-class standard. World-class standard. These agencies include the Benyon Sports Company, a company which has extensive experience in this business. The other firms that have favorably assessed the facilities are the IAAF's technical head and the technical teams of the government of the People's Republic of China, led by Qilu Construction Company.
Well, time continuing to tick down to the 2013 Carifta Track and Field Championships, and the Bahamas Association of Certified Officials will undertake the task of making sure that these games are managed at the highest possible standard. BACO President is Ralph McKinney.
We're doing something new, groundbreaking with respect to officials. This year, the intention is to bring persons from 20 persons from Andros, 20 from Grand Bahama, and 20 from Volusia. All these persons have been trained by area technical official, Ms. Stephanie Rami. So they'll all come in to make a complete package. So we're not only relying on persons from New Providence to assist with the officiating for Carifta, it's also Family Island persons.
And you get some from other countries as well, right?
Well, we have had 3 persons who are interested from Curacao. They intend they'll be hosting the age group championships later on in the summer, so we want to come and see what it's like to host a major event.
Well, the New Providence Women's Basketball Association tipping off its best of 3 first-round playoffs on Saturday night at the Donald Davis Gym. In the feature game, the Bomber G Operators had their way with the Johnson Truckers, winning Game 1 in that series 90-78. The opening game was not so clear-cut, though. The Super Value Cybot Queens, they gave the defending champs, the Career Builders Cheetahs, all they could handle. The Queens led by as much as 4 midway through the 4th quarter, but the Cheetahs were able to come back and force overtime. In that extra session, it was back and forth, but in the end, it would be the Cheetahs holding on for a 64-63 victory. Felicia Kelly led the way in the win with 22 points. Pamela Bethel added 17 points and 13 rebounds. In the loss for the Queens, Tennille Poitier, she was a one-woman wrecking crew. She finished up with a game-high 33 points. Kristen Seymour followed with 11 points and 10 boards.
This team got to understand, if they want to get another championship, they got to play. You understand? You just don't take nobody like they come in here night after night, believing that the sideboard screen is going to lay down and play dead. You know, but if they don't change, we don't change our attitude and approach towards the game, then we can continue being in a dogfight with this team.
All the 4th quarter, they were in bonus. With 4 or 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter, fouls carry over into the overtime, and we didn't go on bonus until 30 seconds left on the clock in overtime. We won that game. Our girls won that game. We was up by 6 points. They called them back in the game. We won that game. So I don't have anything to worry about. I know our girls could beat them. We won that game. They may be the 2-time defending champion. Mario is my friend. But the reality is we played that game and we won that game. And they took it out of our hand tonight. And that's just the way it is in this league. They continue to take games away from us. And we just got to continue to play. Now,
as you saw just there, Chris Saunders, yes, and he told me that I had to make it clear that the fouls were proportionate 20-19, but I guess they were talking about the fouls in the 4th quarter. So, yeah, well, I know. March 4th has been designated as World Tennis Day, and the Bahamas joined in with a big splash at the National Tennis Center. Our Charles Fisher was there.
The Bahamas joining 210 other countries in observance of World Tennis Day. Today here at the National Tennis Center, a mini tennis program featuring public and private schools swinging at it. Bringing remarks and opening this year's tournament was the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Dr. Daniel Johnson.
Our focus of our ministry is a developmental focus. I'm very keen on starting people as young as possible in their sport of choice. And we're really looking for a Davis Cup team out of you guys I see right here, and an Olympic team out of the next level going forward. We congratulate you. We know you all are doing a fantastic job. It is not that we don't see the job you're doing. In short order, you will see major changes to this facility, and you'll be very proud of the sport that you love.
Executive of the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association and coordinator of this year's event, Bradley Bain, explains the purpose behind World Tennis Day.
Promote tennis and to encourage the growth and the development of younger players into the game of tennis.
So everybody around the world is doing the same thing we're doing, or each country do their own thing?
Each country is doing their own thing. And some people are just having exhibitions, some are having a mini affair like us, some are having a tennis tournament to celebrate. But the whole idea is just now the focus is on kids that are 10 and under.
BLTA President Deron Donaldson also happy with the mini program here in the Bahamas.
We're just happy to have the kids out here and have them doing something positive, and hopefully we can start our own annual, tennis season where the kids come out here and compete on the mini courts that we're going to build.
At the National Tennis Center observing World Tennis Day for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Well, the C.R. Walker Knights are still celebrating after winning their 10th straight government school track and field title last Friday. We caught up with members of the coaching staff to find out what makes the Knights better than the rest.
It's been a year-round process. We start off in cross country and we try to keep everything going. The whole thing at C.R. Walker is we try to stress is togetherness. As long as we stress and teach hard work to the kids, everything pays off in the end, as it did now.
I think we go over an extra mile and we do all what it takes to be the best. So we wake up early in the morning, we go to school, go home late, we do all we need to do to make it the best.
3-4 o'clock in the morning, we be out with the kids, a bus full of kids, them training them. So whilst other people them don't train their kids that much, us, we take the kids them and we train the kids. The teamwork always make the dream work.
Now under the leadership of Coach Rupert Gardner, the CV Bethel Stingrays once again gave the Knights all they could handle. The Stingrays finished 36 points behind the Knights, and they are looking to build on that second place finish as their program evolves.
Our kids did remarkably well. We are so proud of them. They worked hard, practicing every day and trying to prepare for this moment. And we are very, very extremely proud of them.
They did a good job. Mr. Gardner came out saying he was going to come and make it close. So every year he's been improving. So we can see, I guess next year we can see what he can do next year.
Most of our guys are in grade 10 and 11. And the only senior that ran in that last race buckled at the line. So we're going to be in the mix next year. C.R. Walker, watch out for us. We're coming.
Well, it's been more than a month now since the B3A's Talent Search Committee put on a special ball throwing competition in hopes of identifying prospective talent for the 2013 Carifta Track and Field Championships. Since that time, former Olympian Laverne Eve has continued to put on workout sessions. Our Julian Gibson stopped by recently to see how it's been going.
For Coach Laverne Eve, she is doing her best so that we can have more athletes meeting the qualifying Carifta standards in the throwing events.
They come out inconsistently, but we have two that comes out religiously. But there are days when someone cannot come out, or I might see two persons on one day of the week. So I mean, they come out, but not the 3 days that I would hope that they come for, because they're doing other sports. So hopefully we'll see what happens come either at their high school meet and at nationals at their Carifta trials. So I mean, we have about a month to work with, for Carifta, so we'll see. We just have to keep pushing.
You said that coming out, you seeing them develop and strengthen their skills?
I've seen them develop. The problem is where I met them in the season is I cannot go and give them a full workout because it's too much for such a short period of time. So I have them doing a little bit of body strengthening, body weight type stuff. So hopefully that will work. I can't put them in the weight room like that right now because trials is in like 2 weeks. So that'd be too much for them, and especially if they're not used to it. So I mean, we'll have to work with what we have or what we can.
For most of the throwers, they have really learnt a lot.
It's been really good, and I feel like I've gotten a lot from it in terms of improvement and also discipline.
Which areas you see you need to improve on as far as your throwing techniques so you can get it done back?
Well, just basically keeping my arms up and getting height on my javelin and discus.
It's a lot of work and you have to be very focused.
What you call a lot of work?
All the hours, all the training to do it to our best ability.
Is the training paying off? Are you seeing some improvements from what these guys are teaching you?
Yes, I've seen a lot of improvement from when I first started to now than without their help.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
All right, thanks a lot, Julian. And that will do it for sports, but stay tuned. There's more to come after the break.
ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.